Hello, welcome to Arsenal Studios. This is Learning English with Movies. In this video, we will talk about one of my favorite sci-fi action films, Transformers. If you're new here, the goal of this channel is to help intermediate English language students practice and improve their English skills by using movies as the main topic. If you like our content, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Transformers is a science fiction action film franchise based on the Transformers brand. Toys, animation, comic books, video games, and films are all part of the brand. It focuses on the Autobots and the Decepticons, two alien robot factions at war who can morph into cars and animals. To morph means to gradually change or change someone or something from one thing to another. After a successful Transformers animated television series and a full-length animated feature in 1986, Hasbro expanded the brand into comic books, video games, and several animated series. In 2003, Hasbro decided to adapt Transformers into a feature film. American producer Don Murphy spearheaded the production, and in 2004, Steven Spielberg jumped on board as executive producer. A spearhead is a person or group that leads an organized activity or project. Filmmakers Roberto Orci and Alex Kurtzman were hired as screenwriters. Orci and Kurtzman have written some of the most successful Hollywood blockbusters, including The Legend of Zorro, Mission Impossible 3, Star Trek, and The Amazing Spider-Man 2. In 2005, director Michael Bay was offered the job of director, but he turned it down. He would eventually sign in to direct after several script changes. To turn down means to reject something offered or proposed. Michael Bay is an American filmmaker best known for his big-budget productions such as Bad Boys, The Rock, Armageddon, and Pearl Harbor. Actor Shia LaBeouf plays Sam Witwicky, a teen caught up in a battle between the heroic Autobots and the villainous Decepticons, two groups of alien robots that can disguise themselves by morphing into everyday vehicles. To be caught up in something means to be involved in a difficult or confusing situation. The Autobots seek to acquire and use the Allspark, the magical artifact that formed the robotic race on Earth, to restore Cybertron and end the conflict. The film also features Tyrese Gibson, Josh Duhamel, Megan Fox, John Turturro, and Jon Voight. The role of Optimus Prime was voiced by Peter Cullen, the original voice from the animated series, and Megatron was voiced by acclaimed actor Hugo Weaving. The film was a huge hit with critics and audiences and was even nominated for an Academy Award for Best Sound and for Best Special Effects. The sequel, Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, was released in 2009. The story is set 2 years after the previous film and revolves around Optimus Prime, the leader of the Autobots, and Sam Witwicky, who is once again at the center of the struggle between the Autobots and the Decepticons. Despite its lackluster critical reception, the film was a huge box office success. Lackluster means lacking energy or vitality, boring or unimaginative. 2011's Dark of the Moon recounts the closing days of the war between the Autobots and the Decepticons as they compete for a technology abandoned on the moon in order to reestablish Cybertron on Earth. To recount means to tell someone about something, to give an account of an event or experience. Actress Megan Fox was originally attached to the film, but her absence was due to Bay's decision not to renew her role following a public spat. A spat is a short argument, usually about something that is not important. Actress Rosie Huntington-Whiteley was cast as Sam's new love interest after Fox declined to reprise her part. Bay revealed during the promotion of his 2022 action thriller Ambulance that Steven Spielberg had encouraged him to walk away from the trilogy once it was completed. Bay would ignore his advice and direct 2014's Transformers: Age of Extinction, the fourth film in the Transformers franchise. It stars Mark Wahlberg, Stanley Tucci, Kelsey Grammer, and T.J. Miller. It replaces the original cast from the previous three films with a new cast of characters and several new Transformers, including the Dinobots. Transformers: The Last Knight, released in 2017, is the fifth installment in the Transformers film series and the last directed by Michael Bay. Mark Wahlberg reprises his role from Age of Extinction in the film. The film garnered generally unfavorable reviews from critics, making it the Transformers series' worst reviewed film. To garner means to get or earn something valuable or respected, often with difficulty. Bumblebee, released in 2018, is the sixth installment in the Transformers film series. It began as a spin-off and prequel before being dubbed a soft reboot of the film series. Dubbed means given an unofficial name or nickname. The film, directed by Travis Knight, stars John Cena and Hailee Steinfeld. It received good reviews and is regarded as the best Transformers film since the original. In 2018, Transformers producer Lorenzo Di Bonaventura confirmed that there would be more films in the series, while also conceding that the tone and style of the franchise would shift after the success of Bumblebee. To concede means to admit that something is true or to allow something. The seventh film in the Transformers film series, Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, directed by Stephen Caple Jr., will be released in 2023. It stars Anthony Ramos and Dominique Fishback, as well as Peter Cullen, Ron Perlman, and Peter Dinklage as voice actors. The plot revolves around three Transformer factions linked to Earth's past. The story is set in 1994 in Brooklyn, New York City, and parts of Peru, including Machu Picchu and Cusco. Before we continue, I would like to invite you to check out my online course at Thinkific. The Learning English with Movies course was designed for intermediate English language students who love movies and filmmaking. You can practice your English reading and listening skills, learn new key vocabulary and grammar, and confirm your comprehension with fun quizzes. The Learning English with Movies Kindle ebook is also available from Amazon. For more information as well as fun and useful tips and recommendations, you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Now let's get back to the video. Time clauses. The time clauses are introduced by conjunctions such as after, as soon as, before, till, until, when, whenever, while, or expressions such as the minute, the moment, etc. We do not use the future tense will in a time clause to describe future activities. Compare the following examples. I'll come back home and I'll get the reading glasses. I'll get the reading glasses when I come back home. You will push this button and the car door will open. As soon as you push this button, the car door will open. You'll need my car. Take it. Whenever you need my car, you can take it. Similarly, other future forms also change to the present simple tense in time clauses. Compare the following examples. He's going to leave. The conference room will be empty. As soon as he leaves, the conference room will be empty. If we describe an action that is happening at the same time as another future action, we use the present continuous tense in the time clauses. Compare the following examples. We are going to free Optimus Prime. You'll steal the weapons. While we are freeing Optimus Prime, you'll steal the weapons. The future perfect tense and future perfect continuous become the present perfect and present perfect continuous in time clauses. Compare the following examples. I'll have finished my homework in 10 minutes. Then I'll go out with Michaela. After I have finished my homework, I'll go out with Michaela. They will have repaired Bumblebee by the weekend, and we will go for a trip. As soon as they have repaired Bumblebee, we will go for a trip. Be careful that if when introduces a time clause which is the object of a verb, it is followed by a future tense. Example, I don't know when Optimus will arrive. I can't remember when the attack will start. You must decide when you will meet the Autobots. Thanks for watching. Are you looking forward to the next Transformers movie? Which Transformers movie is your favorite? Write down your thoughts in the comments below.